The evidence in this case, simply put, is overwhelming and compelling. In the 6 weeks, we're going to try to show you as much as we possibly can. There are many, many, many photographs. Now, you heard Ms. Vasquez try to say, you can't trust those, it's not the originals. She's got that wrong. It's not from the original devices. Ms. Heard took all kinds of photographs, and her friends took photographs, and all of those remained on the cloud, and all of them have been imaged, and all of them have been examined by their IT experts, and they cannot discredit one photograph. Very legitimate photographs, and listen carefully to the evidence from the experts, and you will find every single piece is authenticated and is true. And they show bruises, and they show cut lips. They show hair pulled out of her hair. They show all kinds of, they show two black eyes when he headbutted her. Those are all going to be there. We also are going to show you a video, and I'll talk about the time frame of it. Ms. Heard took that on her iPad, and it was one day when she was in the kitchen with Mr. Depp, and it was February 10th, 2016, and he's on a tear. And he's going around, he's yelling at her and being abusive to her, and he's slamming the kitchen cupboards, and they're glass. And you can hear them rattling, and you can hear them breaking. Then he goes over with a big glass of wine, and he has a huge bottle of wine, and he pours more in there. And then she says, "Did you drink all of that?" And then he sees that she's videotaping him, and bam. That's going to be a pretty graphic one for you to see.
God damn, bro, I don't know, bro, but I just got this intense urge to go outside and commit massive scale violence against humankind after hearing this rusty old bitch. God, bro, it seems the only lawyer Miss Third could find was a Karen. Nobody else would want to defend her. Bro, this shit is fucking nuts, bro. This old bitch came into this opening statement like she had the case all wrapped up. She goes on and on about videos, photos, blah, blah. Let me tell you right now, I've been doing my due diligence with this case. They ain't brought shit up. What the fuck you mean evidence? They got the same old reused footage and photos that prove nothing. And during the cross-examinations, all they was doing was attacking Depp on his substance abuse problems and trying to harass witnesses who were on Johnny's side. This whole fucking case has been a motherfucking shit show, a circus, and Miss Third and her unbearable ass hunchback crap basket of an attorney are the main attraction. Throughout this whole shit show, Third kept this solemn look on her face like she on the verge of tears or something, but not once did a real tear fall from her eyes. It looked like a child pouting because they didn't get a piece of candy, trying to get sympathy from their parents or something. And bro, I know the attorney's job is to defend the case the best they can, and that it's mainly Third's fault that this whole thing is going the way it is, but bro, the fucking lawyer's the one who gets on my nerves. Maybe because we didn't have the displeasure of hearing Miss Third speak yet, but just hearing this crickety old witch speak is giving me ear cancer. They have no fucking case. Look, I'm not a lawyer, I have no background in it, I didn't even pass a law course I took in high school, but it should be clear to anybody with even a semblance of logic how pathetic this case is from Third's perspective. They've shown the same photos they've already shown, and they've shown the same stupid video that we've already seen before.
What happened? What happened? Nothing happened this morning, you know that?
Were you in here?
No.
So then nothing happened to you this morning?
Yeah, you're right. I just woke up and you were so sweet and nice. We were not even fighting this morning. All I did was say sorry.
Did something happen to you this morning? I don't think so.
No, that's the thing.
You want to see crazy? I'll give you fucking crazy. Here's crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy.
Have you drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going? You got this going?
I just started it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really? that shit on me,
No,
motherfucker.
I didn't. You were smashing shit.
Bye.
Bro, this video never fails to crack me up. You got a man who's clearly upset, going around breaking shit, angry as fuck, right? Something really bothering him. And instead of being a supportive wife, this bitch whip out her phone, casually drinking some coffee from her thermos, as if this is her entertainment for the day. And look at it, and look at the end, bro. She even does a little like, bro, what the fuck does this prove? I don't get how a professional lawyer who doesn't see what an 18-year-old boy who ain't even graduated from school yet can see. He can crash all the fucking glasses he wants. He can shout as much as he wants. He didn't make a single motion that suggests that he ever lay a finger on her. And look at what these bitch has to say after playing it.
And, as you can see, I think, no?
And you may have been drunk in that video, correct?
There's a possibility of that, yes, sir.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary.
Right.
Bro, who the fuck cares about him drinking wine? Yeah, substance abuse is linked to violence. Don't mean it always happens. And he doing a madness with the wine. It's almost cartoonish, but it still don't mean shit. And this been their point this entire fucking trial. They think that by highlighting his substance abuse problems, that they win the case. This entire trial, Turd's team has been attempting to use things that only slightly suggest Depp might be violent, putting all their effort into proving that Depp has certain qualities that abusers typically have. But in terms of the undeniable, undisputable truckload of unforeseen evidence that a stupid hoe-ass attorney promised in that bogus opening statement, nothing. Nada. Like, for example, they bring up text messages like this one between Johnny Depp and Paul Bettany, who played Vision in Marvel, right? During the cross-examination, Amber Heard's lawyer, Benjamin Rottenborn, spoke about Johnny Depp's friendship with Paul Bettany. He then read out explicit messages exchanged between the two actors in June 2013. The City of Lies actor wrote to Paul saying, "Let's burn Amber," to which the Da Vinci Code actor replied, "I'm not sure why we should burn Amber. She's delightful company and pleasing on the eye. We could, of course, do the English course of action and perform a drowning test. Thoughts? You have a swimming pool." Replying to Paul's text, Depp wrote, "Let's drown her before we burn her. I'll F her burnt body that isn't living afterwards to make sure she's dead." Yeah, this is fucking funny, bro. These motherfuckers talking all fancy smancy, but it's just like that meme about me and the boys on our way to court after the group chat gets leaked. Like, that's all this is, bro. If anything, this make me respect both these guys more. Still don't mean he laid a finger on her, alright? Meanwhile, the big old meanwhile, on Depp's side, we got literal confessions from Turd.
It's my credibility, you know what?
And why did you put that out there?
I did not. You forced me. Your team forced me to by going on the offense.
I didn't force you to.
From the very beginning. I promise. Look up the timelines to these things. Everything is. Forget it. Forget it. You don't believe what I say. You don't believe what I say. But I did not choose this. You got every step of the way. It's been an offense.
I did not put this anywhere. I didn't. Let me talk to the fucking team.
I did not call the cops. I gave them no statement.
IO called the
I did not
cops.
call the cops.
You told IO to call the cops.
I did not call the cops, and I did not give them any statement when they came. I've been trying to protect you.
You told IO to call the cops.
When while it was happening?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, because the last time that it got crazy between us, I really did think I was going to lose my life, and I thought you would do it on accident. And I told you that. I said, oh my God, I thought the first time.
Amber, I lost a fucking finger, man. Come on. I had a mineral can, a jar of can of mineral spirits thrown in my nose.
You can please tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
yes.
It's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
It doesn't matter if it's a fair fight. My ass.
Exactly, because you're.
And in this one, she literally says she didn't punch Johnny, but that she hit him.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
You told me to do it. You told me to. You said, go do do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
And I lied.
And that you punched me in the
You're right.
fucking thing. And
You figured it out.
face. And you said, no, fucking, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I watched you lie. And then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, you've been in a lot of fights. You've been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a close
You
face.
didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are your toes?
What am I supposed to do? Do this? I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start.
You are such a baby. Grow the fuck up,
Because you
Johnny.
start physical fights.
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did. So I had to get the fuck out of there.
Yes, you did. So you did the right thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable.
Now just imagine if a man said this, alright? Imagine a man says, bitch, I ain't punch you, I just hit you. Stop throwing a fucking fit. Bro, then imagine that this man went public and releases all types of sketchy pics of him with bruises and writes up an article implying he's a domestic abuse survivor, that he's evidence that men experience abuse too. Imagine the media ran with that shit, right? Then imagine this much evidence comes out to the contrary, that he himself was the abuser. Literal confessions, right? Fam, the media outrage would be volcanic, alright? The motherfuckers who sided with the guy would be literally fired. But now what? The director of Aquaman 2 straight up said he ain't listening to fan pressure and dropping turd from the movie cause he needed it for the story. When have these bitch ass big studios ever thought about a story when firing men for shit like this? Right? Fam, Johnny Depp got dropped from Fantastic Beasts over this. He was dropped from Pirates of the fucking Caribbean. You tell me that Amber Turd is more important for Aquaman than Jack fucking Sparrow is for the Pirates of the Caribbean? Bruh, who the fuck gon' watch Pirates of the Caribbean without Depp? Why would we give a shit what happens in the movie now? That franchise is dead. I don't give a fuck if Turd ain't in Aquaman 2. Fuck, I speak for a lot of people when I say I want to watch it less cause I gotta see a pretentious face. If you search anything up about this case, ain't no articles or media outlets here siding with Depp. They were quick to side against him and derail an innocent man's career when Turd came out. But now they ain't saying dog shit. At least they don't got the audacity to stay on her side, but how would they? Turd has no case for her. She brought a stupid old bitch who tried to gossip her way to victory. The only thing that kinda made me go, wait, hold up a second, is when their couple's therapist testified, right? According to her, there was mutual abuse. This came to light when their marriage therapist, Dr. Laurel Anderson, appeared as a witness and claimed that both Depp and Heard had been mutually abusive towards each other during their married life. Laurel had multiple therapy sessions with Depp and Heard from October to December 2015, after which Heard filed for divorce in May 2016. So that was kind of interesting to me. But what the fuck is mutual abuse? That's a weird word. That ain't abuse, that's a couple fighting each other, right? And I saw a comment in one of these videos that really kind of debunks that idea. Like, sorry I couldn't find it, but basically a lady who'd been abused had wrote it, right? She was saying how it doesn't make any sense why a victim of abuse would instigate shit. Like, basically, why would a lady who's getting abused ever lay hands on a man? Like, Turd ain't do the most basic stunts in Aquaman, alright? She ain't some fucking femme fatale, right? If Johnny was really abusing her like that, why would she even attempt to instigate shit? I don't buy that. And you add that onto the complete lack of evidence on Turd's side, Johnny's inexistent history of abuse, which is supported by his previous partners. Like, keep in mind, this is an old guy. Why would he suddenly start becoming abusive in his 50s, right? All this shit makes me think that there's no fucking way that Turd was right all along. If she was, her lawyer wouldn't be this fucking desperate.
Wasn't Mr. Depp saying pretty horrible things to Ms. Heard?
I don't recall that.
Like, get fucked on set, get fucked with fucking James fucking Franco? Did you hear that?
I don't recall.
Did you hear him say, at least you fucking liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say, I bet you slipped a tongue in there and you liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say, make references to Amber's pussy and asking her if her pussy was wet?
Your Honor, lack of...
What the fuck, man? What's wrong with the judge allowing this shit? Bro, I had to look around like, where the fuck am I if I heard this shit in a courtroom? Like, man, are we on the set of a comedy show or something? Like, god damn. But anyways, bro, I just want to say this. As a fan of Johnny Depp, I'm glad he's been sober for about 18 months now. Something the hoes in court been trying to disprove, despite its utter irrelevance to the case. But I really hope this stressful situation don't push him back into drugs. Because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. I hope his career gets back on track. Like, bro, he said he don't got any interest in Pirates of the Caribbean either way, but still, shit like Fantastic Beasts dropping him was injustice at its finest. I'm really rooting for a Depp W, but it's been a while since one of those, and I really hope that we can look back at this as the day they almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Peace.